Alright, let's turn that down a little bit so I can hear what's going on. And bless you. Alright. Let's see if I can get this working right in fairly quick order. Alright. Of course, I always gotta boomer this right off the hop. Full screen application, yeah. Alright, let's see if that works. Of course not. Alright, one sec, guys. Sorry about this. Always does this. Done. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can get it in now. Alright. We'll see if maybe my kid joins the chat again tonight. She seems to enjoy watching this, so. Allie, if you're watching, sweetie, I will try to keep it as PG as possible. Just waiting for the game to boot, guys. Oh, there we go. Loading. Alright, press any key. Come on. Don't screw me down. Oh, this figures. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, here I am back on the Normandy. Alright, so from what I understand is all of Mass Effect 1 is world building for the next 2 games. So I'm supposed to talk to the crew a lot. Nav manual 141 well, it's telling me I should examine that, so let's do it. Open the galaxy map. Why isn't my controller pad working? Okay. Try this. No, that's not working either. Well, this is getting annoying real quick and in a hurry. Alright. I'm just gonna put the stream on pause here for a sec, guys. Sorry. And it might help if I also unmute my mic. Sorry about that. Just had to fix an issue with the controller. Alright, so B, zoom out. Where am I? The Citadel? Zooming out. Serpent Nebula. I believe we are supposed to go here. Or no, is it here? Artemis Tau. Alright. Sparta. Macedon. Athens. These are all very Greek sounding. Well, let's go to Sparta, shall we? Travel to another system. Why the hell not? I have no idea what I'm doing, and apparently I can waste all the time on the roll doing it. This probably isn't going to be an overly lengthy stream. Ooh. Well, that sure was pretty. Huh. Let's go here. Huh. Alright. So I am somewhere in the Sparta system. I've still got no idea what I'm doing. We are going to talk to somebody and maybe figure some shit out. Hey, navigator. What are you... Ah, there he is. Navigator.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Hey.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
Find out about
I
him.
signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Well,
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium.
that's
Must have made an impression on the right people.
something.
Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a
Find
slaughter.
out.
We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
Hear that, guys?
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Hey, look at that. See, we talked to the guy and he turns out to be a
Carry
nice
on,
dude.
Presley.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look at that. I got 2 good boy points for that. Because I made him less of a racist. What's this thing do? Show me pretty pictures. Oh, okay, you don't do anything. Elevator. How does a ship this small have an elevator? I swear to God, if I get spaced, I am going to be super pissed. Oh, hey, look. Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're bound by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only
There'll
there
be
to
no
stop
rule
you
breaking on
from
my
doing your work.
watch there,
If I'm trying
Garrus.
to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But
Nope.
CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. Just couldn't take it.
You mean like asking for evidence and proof?
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, we have a Mako. Garrus's locker. Tally's locker. Ooh, look, we can equip people. I don't know. Where's my locker? Where's my guns? Ooh, look, guns.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Mm-hmm.
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Let's see where this goes.
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Alright.
Sir.
And let's talk to this fella, Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Sheppard.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Nope.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
Nope.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's
Alright,
with
alright.
Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Sheppard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
Alright, so I'm learning some things here.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
Yeah.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Sheppard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Sheppard.
Well, he is just an absolute joy to have around. I got a feeling we're going to earn some good boy points doing something with him later. Engineer. Alright, let's talk to the engineer. I want to find out what's up.
You know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
Oh.
She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy.
Why have you been
My last
getting off
assignment was on
ships all the
Tokyo.
time?
Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
Interesting. That'd be useful.
Visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space.
Yeah, that's
Most
right.
vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks.
Wow, they put a lot of
As soon
thought
as
into
we
the
make jump,
science.
It's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Carry on, Adams.
Alright. Got some XP there. Tally. Alright, apparently she's good.
Amazing, Sheppard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Settle down there,
I'm starting
Roboto.
to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space.
Damn right.
I have to thank you again.
Humanity
for bringing me
first.
along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people.
So is she like
Ships are
half
our most
humanoid?
valuable resource.
I can't quite tell under that mask, but looks like she's half humanoid.
We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Investigate.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
Learn.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker.
That
than
explains
most.
the environment suit.
By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are
I'm trying to remember, there's a species in the Dune series that is also transient like that. They're not allowed to set foot on any planet.
Other species take for granted.
I wonder if these draw some sort of inspiration from that. At least in the way they're described in the book is fairly similar.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
Well, at least they're not dumb.
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives.
I'm learning so
But
much in this
theory,
mission.
We are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Wow, that's
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the
that's
Admiralty Board has
pretty
only
intense,
overruled the Conclave 4
but
times.
smart.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any AI.
Learning.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI
Yeah.
research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but the changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought.
Interesting.
But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth...
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have...
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
Okay,
No,
now we're...
nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that.
Okay,
much
so they're Gestalt.
simultaneous input.
Just Gestalt?
Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. When they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for...
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredible. As we built more and more Geth, one day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer. As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created. The Geth were showing some... It was inevitable. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
Well, yeah.
We had no other choice. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. The war was long and bloody. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you.
We made a mistake when we created the... If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth aren't... They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All...
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, so she is quite the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Alright, we need to go back. I need to figure out, okay, codex. No. Journal. Artemis Tau. Explore the uncharted world. Okay, shit. I gotta explore these worlds? Oh, man. Alright. I guess we are gonna go do a little bit of a survey mission. Enjoy. I'm sure that's what everyone wants to see on a mission, on a playthrough. Oh, Jesus. This is like the slowest elevator ever. Like, holy crap. We're going up. Open that door. Galaxy map. Okay, are these like the commander's quarters? FTL comlink. Ooh, purdy. Suppose I should actually investigate my ship, but don't salute me. Galaxy map. Where am I? Alyssa.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Well, would you look at that? Well, looks like we're going down. I hope I just didn't crash the ship. Alright, who is gonna... I think I would like... combat tech. You know what? We'll take you and you. What was that? Oh. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna... I better get to drive this thing. Oh, sweet. Wee. Oh, shit, son. I don't know what that thing is, but we're leaving. Alright, we're gonna go here next. Away from the angry worm thing. Seriously, what the hell? Oh wow, trying to pilot this thing is just poo. As far as armored vehicles goes, this thing sucks. Got great climb though. Oh man, oh man, oh man, no, 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 you don't. Alright. What's over here? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, what? This thing's got jump? Alright. How do I get back inside? Oh, damn. I think I just blew up my vehicle. Shoot the body. Alright. Let's see what else I need here on the map. Alright, I gotta go... Oh, yeah, here. Alright, let's 3-point this. Oh man, this planet is just ugly and boring. Oh. Wow, it's like a warthog. Alright, let's take the shallow scope up.
Securing point.
Hey, you.
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright, I guess we can't do anything here. How do I call for pickup? Or you know what? Let's go pick a fight with that giant worm. After I finish driving this thing like crap. What's this? What's over here? Oh yeah. Hey, look at that. We made some money. Alright. Let's go see that distress signal. Man, I am driving this thing like crap. Oh, man. Can you believe I used to be a tanker? Alright. Down we go. Ooh. Oh, I actually hurt the vehicle that time, son of a bitch. Alright, so future reference, do not drive this thing clear off the side of a cliff. Oh, damn, it's gonna roll. Alright. Alright, let's head towards that distress signal. Oh, good, I'm back. Alright. Alright.
Cover me.
Let's see if I can get down there without, maybe the vehicle sets this thing off. I got a feeling I'm about to die. Yeah. Maybe. Alright, so I can't park my... Maybe the vehicle sets it off. Running! Yeah, I think we're gonna call it that, guys. Yeah, we're gonna call it at that. Alright, guys, with that, thanks for coming out tonight. My internet seems to be taking a dive, so before it craps out again, I'm just gonna call it. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.